your sense of entitlement. Say entitlement, people think douchebag. They think an inflated sense of entitlement. I'm talking about a healthy sense of entitlement and developing that and spending some time knowing what that means. Okay, not everyone is allowed inside the perimeter. So this is qualifying people to be there. Ryan's going to go into this in more depth. Not everyone gets access to your valuable resources. John, you and I talked about that. We used the analogy of putting up wood for the, if you just let everybody come onto your farm and take the wood that you chopped to get you and your family through the winter, yeah, your woman's going to bitch at you a little bit. She's going to be like, dude, what are you doing? You're like, no, we're generous people. I'm like, okay, but look, we don't have enough to get our kids through the winter. You gotta watch that and make good choices with regard to that. What's your main valuable resource? You. Getting to spend time with you. And if you don't think that's very valuable, why in the world would she? You have to qualify a woman to be in your care. That requires you to know and own your square. Ryan, you want to explain bandwidth a little bit, and then I'm going to have you guys write down one more thing.
Yeah, mostly what with your bandwidth is how deeply.
Does everybody know what a bandwidth is?
No.
Okay, explain that first.
Okay.
Explain that, Ricky.
Your bandwidth is the amount of energy that you can put towards a person, okay, or an object, or an act, or anything like that. At the end of the day, we only have enough bandwidth to have a true, deep, personal relationship with 6 to 8 people. Okay, you can't. We just don't have enough bandwidth as humans to have any deeper relationships than 6 to 8 people. Therefore, with those people, you really have to choose very, very carefully who those people are going to be. Because otherwise, you end up giving a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and you don't know anybody, they don't know you, and it's really a pointless relationship. It's an association, it's not a relationship. Okay? So with our bandwidth, we want to be very stingy with it.
So bandwidth is like how much data, like a computer,
it's kind of like downloading and uploading at the same time. You can only take so much in. Like, how many problems can you take from somebody else, and how much can you give back out? And that's your bandwidth. So, it's very important though that we monitor our bandwidth, because if you end up trying to give it to too many people, then you like I said, you have just associates. You don't have any true friends. You don't have true relationships.
So no intimacy can happen. You can't breathe there if it's just shallow associations. And you're giving away your resources to people that haven't really qualified to do that. Now you're resentful and frustrated. Well, they don't even care. I just gave them all this, or I loaned them money, or whatever. And now you're mad. Well, you chose to do that. You gave away something of value because you didn't really see the value. And you gave it to somebody that definitely is not going to see the value. And now you're mad about it? So now you're burned out. Now you're angry. All those things start to happen. So I would like for you guys to look at the 7 people that you currently allow in your bandwidth. The people, there's only so many people you can tell your day to. Who are the people that you currently are giving the most energy to? Let's put it that way. Most time and energy to.
Not an association, so don't put this on because you talk to somebody once a month. You catch up. That doesn't count.
Does 0 count?
0 counts as a number.
Yeah. There might be people in their bandwidth, though, that are just associates that they need to get out. So that's why I want them to look at who are you giving your most energy to now, because it might be somebody you shouldn't. So we want to look at that. So just write down whoever.
I'm down to 0.
You don't give anybody, no, you do.
No, I don't.
You already named.
You're on Facebook.
You already named 2 people that you're giving a ton of, an extraordinary amount of energy to. Your wife.
I don't.
Oh, no.
Oil and water.
Dude,
I don't even
you already
talk to her.
gave your wife more energy She's consuming
She's a-
almost all your bandwidth.
She's a mental vampire.
There you go. Write her down.
Right. She is not talking about a positive energy. She's talking, energy is energy, and if it's a negative energy that is going out of you, that's
Okay,
part of your
fine.
bandwidth.
All right, I'll give you
Yes.
one.
Do we need to take a vote? Everybody? He's giving his wife a lot of bandwidth. Okay. All right.
And that's a good point that she made earlier, is that there's only so many people that you can tell your day to in a day, and it's another class that we work with managing multiple women. That's a big part of it.
Actually, I would say this, probably the question here is where's your energy going out to? Because you can say, well, I'm not doing it, she's psychic. The moment you said that,
Yep.
the moment, you're not giving it to her, she's sucking it out of you like
Yep.
a vampire
Like
in
a
the night.
vampire.
Yeah, no, I know, I feel
You gotta
drained.
make a choice then.
That
You
could be
don't feel drained.
100%.
Well, that's why I carry keys and lock doors, you know?
Well, there you go.
No,
That's
serious.
100% energy
I put
drain.
deadbolts on everything.
You can't
So-
think of anything else out there.
Yeah, you don't have your perimeter set up, do you? You can't
In,
relax.
in my
anywhere.
shop, I do. You can't get
So
into
lock
that
yourself
door.
in the safe room.
That's his key.
Well, that's a nice life.
No kidding. No, it's not.
I know. I know, you already said that, so that's
Oh,
why I feel I
anyway.
can say that. All right, guys, write down your 7 people. We can move on. We've got a lot more to cover. I'm whizzing through this, so you've got a foundation.
Now, when you write this, this can apply too to your attention. They have this thing called a 5 plus or minus 2, things that you can concentrate on, communication, things that you're doing, people that you're talking to, interactions that you're having.